Today we're looking at a June 2018 Higher Paper 2, question number 19. Here we have a question on spheres. We're given the volume and we want to work out the surface area. Now we're told in the question that shape S is 1/4 of a solid sphere. Okay, so it's a quarter of a solid sphere. Here we're given the volume of a sphere and the surface area of a sphere, so obviously we're going to be wanting to quarter that. Now we're told that the volume is 576 pi centimeters cubed, so we know that 4/3 of pi r cubed, when divided by 4, because this is a quarter, this equals 576 pi. Now we need to rearrange this to make r the subject. So first things first, move this divide by 4 over, so we're going to get 4/3 of pi r cubed equals 576 pi multiplied by 4. Okay, so put that in the calculator. What do you get? 2304 pi. 2304 pi. Moving on, here we're multiplying by 4/3, so to balance the equation, if you want to remove that, divide by 4/3. So pi r cubed equals 2304 pi divided by 4/3. Again, using a calculator, so therefore you have pi r cubed. Put this in the calculator, see what you get. You should have 1728 pi. Okay, moving on, need to divide both sides by pi, so you get 1728. If you divide this side by pi, you're just left with r cubed. If you divide this side by pi, you're just left with 1728. Finally, cube root both sides. Cube root 1728, so therefore the radius equals 12 centimeters. Okay, so we've got the radius now. So now that we know what the radius is, all we need to do next is substitute that into my equation to work out the surface area of the sphere. Now it's not as simple as that, because remember, this is not a full sphere, it's a quarter of a sphere, right? So we're going to be working with 4 pi r squared divided by 4. Now that will give me this quarter of the surface on the outside. Now don't forget, with surface area we're looking at the area on the whole surface of the shape, so we also have to take into consideration this half and this half as well. Okay, those two semicircles, so we need to basically add the area of the semicircle times 2. Okay, so we're going to come to that in a second. So let's do this bit first. 4 pi r squared divided by 4, we're just left with pi r squared. Add, okay, and here we're going to have half of pi r squared, add another half of pi r squared, so we're left with a full pi r squared. Okay, we know what r is. R is 12, so we're going to have pi r squared. When r is 12, 12 squared is 144 pi. Add, again same, 144 pi. That simplifies down to 288 pi. Using a calculator, 288 pi will give you 904.77868. Question asks us to give our answer to 3 significant figures, so round this off to 3 significant figures. So that's going to give us 905 centimeters squared to 3 significant figures, and that's your answer. If there's any questions, you can let me know in the comments below. But that's the answer to question number 19. And how many marks? 5 marks for that question. Okay, thanks for watching.